So I've noticed a lot of people, whilst I'm either playing Hale or just after I've done my Hale bit and won, a lot of people ask me how I do it. So I've decided to make this, just because everyone should know this. It's so fun. First, I found the quotes I want to use. For Prometheus Prime, I had to make them all up myself. It was originally a joke, and then it wasn't, because I made it. For Saxon Hale in real time, I took the speech from FNAF in real time on night 3, the Foxy boss fight, and changed it to fit the game mode. For this one I'll be making next, I will be copy-pasting it directly from the source material. Bonus points for anyone who recognizes this. You'll see right here it says Captain Space Boy Placehold. This is a placeholder, I will be re-recording this.
What is that infernal racket?
It's just a whole speech. It's actually 30 lines long. It's crazy. Once you've recorded what you want to do, you will take the line, effect, noise removal repair, noise gate. These are the default settings. It just makes it so it gets rid of some background noise, like wind or whatever, and you're clicking sometimes. It's just background noise. That's what it usually gets rid of. Then I want to apply any specific filter I want. To make it sound like Gabriel, go to here. I believe it is... You want to make sure this has also got a noise gate on it. If you copied after, it's fine. Pulse stretch, stretch factor 1.0, time resolution 0.3, and it should look like this. It looks way different now. Effect, EQ and filter, low pass filter, apply. 1000 frequency, 12 decibels. And now it looks like this. I then lower it by 3 decibels here.
What?
And that gives it the Gabriel effect. Let's get rid of this one. If you want to make it sound like what it was in FNAF in real time, filter curve EQ, preset and settings, factory settings, telephone. Apply.
What is that?
That's the effect I used
What?
for FNAF in real time, or Hale in real time, I mean. Once you've recorded your lines, you want to take the sound effects you use directly from... Sorry, let me just find the folder I'm using. This might take a hot second. You want to get the sound effects and songs you use. For Prometheus Prime, I had to make a custom loop for the song. Same with Saxon Hale in real time. But for this one, there's already extended ones on YouTube. These are all the sound effects I've used. These two are intro songs, this is the voice lines, these two are sound effects, this is the boss theme, and this one is another sound effect. Oh, did not mean to close that. Oopsie daisy. Let me move a bit. In the source material for this character had his lover leave him, making him become bedridden. What you think happens, you will get his favorite mixtape, and it'll wake him up and make him all joyous and happy again. Instead, it makes him really mad, and it turns into a boss fight. We're going to mirror that by giving the exact same speech and playing the exact same songs that were played. Let's see. So, doing this part is easily the longest part. I've already done it here. This took me about an hour. It took me 2 for Prometheus, actually. This takes so long just because getting everything timed right is sometimes a pain in the ass. Let me go here. You want to take all the sound effects you've used and put them here. This is what it sounds like.
What is that?
And then it transitions into a boss theme. Yeah. Once you've got this, export it. I personally use MP3 256 kbps high quality, and then just call it whatever I want. I've already exported this one. I haven't... Have I? Am I stupid? I haven't put it on the soundboard yet. I will not, because I don't feel like it. At this point, you'll also need to start binding it. Go to Steam, right-click it, and it's gone. Go to Steam, right-click TF2, manage, browse local files. It should open this. TF, CFG, text document, whatever you want to call it, and change TXT here to CFG. I'm going to delete that because I've already made this bit in advance. You want to open it. Which one is it? It is this one. Once it's opened, you will get a blank one. This will be completely blank instead of all of this. This is what it should look like. When you're done, it should look like this. To explain what you're supposed to type in, right here, alias, say line 1. And then down here, bind whatever you want to say line. So whenever you press that button, it will run say line. But here, say line is line 1. So we check what line 1 is. Line 1 is the command say, what is that, and then alias Saline line 2. So in chat it'll say, what is that, and then immediately rebind Saline to line 2. So the next time I press my down arrow on my keypad, it will instead do say line 2. This is say line 2 now. It will say infernal and then make it line 3. If I press it again, it does this one because this is line 3 and it rebinds to line 4. And so on and so on. The very last one here, instead of binding it to line 31 or something, I do it to line 1 so I can immediately restart my Hale bit at any moment if I finish the first one. So you only need to press one button, in this case 30 times, to get it to sound like what you want it to. If I start to run a server for this, I'll show you what it's like. Not for this bit, but for my FNAF bit instead. Because my FNAF bit, I've already got set up on my soundboard and everything. Let me turn that all the way off. So you guys will hear this. I will not. That is a problem, actually. I will turn that up instead. Preferences. I'm changing settings on my soundboard. I use Soundpad as my soundboard because it's the most convenient for me. I do sometimes need to use two soundboards. Not the end of the world. Usually. I can't turn that all the way off. That is a problem. That is an issue I dislike. So if I only play it on speakers, it should be fine. Okay, so load in. Pick whatever you want to pick. I'm going to go Trollja for this just because he can move around a lot. Open this console. Voice record and voice loopback 1. Then play whatever sound effect you want and it should play in the game. As you can see, it did not work there. I believe I know why, so let me fix that. I had that way too quiet. Apply. There we go. So now if I play the sound, you can see it played it in voice chat for me as well. If you know it works, turn voice loopback back to 0, so you don't hear yourself. I know it loops for you, it echoes just a bit, but that's because it's playing through desktop and microphone. When I'm doing my FNAF in real time bit, let me just play this on speakers. There you go. Exec FNAF. Now whenever I press 2 on the keypad,
Mercenaries, are you there?
if you look in the top left,
Going to need you to listen to
I'm saying it in chat right now.
Don't breathe.
That's what happens when I press
I mean,
keypad 2.
Do breathe.
I'm only pressing keypad 2, and that's how it says it. If you ever need to restart it at any moment, you just type in exec name of the thing, and now it restarts. See? In the top left? That's what it says in chat. That's how I do my Hale bits. It does take a long time, recording lines doesn't take very long, getting the sound effects can take a good while, editing it together takes forever, and the most monotonous part is binding everything. But that's how I do it. I only need to press one button to say everything I need to. I just have to press it for the new bit I'm going to do eventually 30 times! It's a lot. When you're Saxon Hale, let me make a bot. When you're Saxon Hale, you spawn in there in Distillery. I'm going to use Distillery just... Oh my god, what's... Zephaniah Man. SV, cheats 1, kill... Zephaniah Man. Haha. So when you get Hale, let's start our boss part. I need to play on speakers. When it starts, I say my lines.
Mercenaries, are you there? I'm going to need you to listen to me.
When you get out, charge away and find the hiding spot you want to use. Specifically for Distillery, it's on top of this building. This is the spawn building you start in. I came out of there, and I used my charge to get up here. It's on Skirmish, which is the FNAF map that everyone plays on. You want to go to the bridge just above the point instead, because a lot of people can't get up there. Only sticky jumping demos, Trolljas, and anyone who's really, really good with wall climbing, there's not a lot of those in casual, can make it up. You're going to do your whole bit. Let's just say I've killed everyone, play on speakers, middle of the boss theme. Oh, I'm going to kill everyone. Everyone's dying. You're dead too. And that's how you do your Hale bit. You can bind it to whatever you want. I've bind mine to number 1. It's about to get a little echoey. so I don't even need to look at the soundboard itself. I start recording on OBS and I press the button at the same time to get my bits on recording. That is how you make a Hale bit. I hope this has been good. I hope you've understood everything. If you didn't, leave a comment. I'll try and respond to most of them to see if I can help you. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.